next on NFL Game Pass Film Session.
National Tight End Day. National Tight End Day.
It's a holiday.
It's a holiday.
Woo! 49ers tight end George Kittle sits down with Brian Baldinger and Ron Jaworski to discuss what helped him produce one of the greatest seasons ever by a tight end.
Unbelievable. That is an awesome grab.
How did you get through this right here?
Coach Emery told me if you attack the ball, DBs will miss you.
And how his college days made him a ferocious run blocker.
He just got lit up by George Kittle.
If you want to play tight end in Iowa, you got to learn how to run block. And that kind of stuck with me my entire career, and why I became good at it is because I wanted to get on the field.
Baldy, we got a little special guest with us today, a tight end.
Yeah.
We always talk about the tight end position, those snot knocker blockers and all that stuff down in the trenches, tight alignment. George Kittle is one of the best receiving tight ends in the history of the National Football League.
Stone Cold Kittle. He is such a very, very good player that's underestimated. He's got Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
National Tight End Day, baby. It's a holiday.
Complete player, blocker, receiver, but people don't realize he can run like he can run. Kittle's the speed to get there.
This past season, his receiving yards were 1,377 yards. That broke the record for a tight end in the history of the National Football League. So, George, great to have you with us, man. I know you're going to break it down real hard for us.
I'll do my best. Thanks so much for having me on.
I'm around Tom Brady a lot, and I know how to get Tom fired up. I mentioned he was the 199th player selected in his draft class. I think he still plays as hard as he does because he knows too many people disrespect him. You were the 146th player selected in your draft a few years ago. Does that bother you? Do you play with a chip on your shoulder because you felt you were more deserving of a higher draft position?
Not really. I mean, my biggest thing, I think it was a dream of mine to play in the NFL. San Francisco gave me the opportunity, then that's all I can ask for. And learning from Iowa, everything that you want is earned. And so that's what, that'd be my chip on my shoulder. I'm just going to try to outwork everybody every day.
When you hit when I was 21. First 3 years of college were rough.
I grew 2 inches in college.
Wow.
Yeah, so I graduated high school as a wide receiver free safety. I was 6'2", 185. My first year in Iowa, I got up to 200, and then just kind of grew into my body. I hit 240 my redshirt junior year, and then that's the Rose Bowl year where I had 6 touchdowns, kind of made a little niche for myself for the team, and then senior year had a good year after that.
At that program, I know Dallas Clark. There's a history of some great tight ends that have come through there.
Oh, yeah.
And so when you go there, your first job is to block.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a lot of fun. Not gonna lie, I think the first week it was my first summer at Iowa. Coach Doyle, our strength and conditioning coach, said, because I was 200 pounds, 6'2". I was a twig compared to everyone else, and he goes, if you want to play tight end in Iowa, you got to learn how to run block. Yeah. And that kind of stuck with me my entire career, and that was definitely a big part of the why I became good at it, is because I wanted to get on the field. Yeah. And that's where it all came from.
Kittle on a pole, leading his way up through the hole there. Well blocked. George Kittle get a good block on the perimeter there. The edge keeps on running. He just got lit up by George Kittle. That is a big-time block.
You got some good edge rushers here for the Chargers.
Oh yeah.
That'll slow him down.
Well blocked by Kittle, and with that lane, look at what Breida does with it. Nice job by the tight end, George Kittle.
Yeah, this is just another outside zone. What I love about 3-4 teams is we use juice, and me and him work together in almost every single round. So if he goes inside, he's juices, and I'd go up to 33.
Kyle work up?
Yeah, it's incredible. That's one of my favorite things about playing with Coach Shannon. Him and Coach McDaniels definitely make it easier to run block on the outside.
Give it to Breida running outside of the right. Nice cut back, trying to bounce back or gets the Gray does to the 30. the 49ers, they were able to stick on that box, get the running back to the next level.
You got Kansas City
If you look at me, Juice, and Breida,
right there.
yeah, then as soon as we start, we're all take the same angle. All one.
Is that the way it's supposed to look?
Oh, yeah. That's Kyle's.
That's that exact.
That's pretty.
Would that be his comment, though? That's pretty?
It'd be something like that.
If it's successful.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little bit more colorful than that.
Great job. Great job. Great drive, fellas.
Four rush for Oakland. Mullins standing in, throws over the middle, and Kittle makes an unbelievable catch. Running at the 50, foot race 20. Stone cold Kittle to the Oakland 5 after a breathtaking one-handed catch.
Unbelievable.
How did you get through this right here?
Coach Emery told me if you attack the ball, DBs will miss you.
That breaks loose.
Oh, yeah.
Kittle hauls it in with his left hand and then just puts his foot on the gas pedal and says goodbye all the way to the 6-yard line.
Realize how sick that looked.
I didn't see it. Was it cool?
Yes.
But this is your basic jerk route here?
Yeah, just a stick nod.
Stick nod.
Easy.
At what point do you have a feeling that this thing could go?
There. His step. His feet are too wide. I mean,
You can't recover.
No, you can't. And when guys are on you, you have to use your hands and stuff like that, so you slow down, they have a better chance, but he was a little bit too wide.
That is an awesome grab.
Normally, you would cradle the ball with the other hand right there just to make sure you have it.
Yeah.
But you do that all with your left hand.
Yeah.
You come right through there.
And you protected yourself. You were expecting that
I was-
shot to come.
I was
Yeah, you
expecting
can
the shot.
tell why you crunched down. Come on, look at the screen. They're getting on you, George.
I should have gone back the other way. I should have scored. That's what Embo said, so.
That's a good coach, man.
Coaches
He-
always
he's
right.
always right.
He expects me to score every play. I love it.
That's awesome. This is sweet.
Shanahan told me, he's like, if you just run, if you look out, you'll get dropped by the safety and you'll score a touchdown. And I said, okay.
He made that prediction.
Oh, 100%.
That's incredible.
He said, if you don't, he's like, just if you just do what you're supposed to do, you'll score a touchdown. I was like, yes, sir.
Great route. Wow. Look
Step.
back, split him. It's amazing when a plan comes together, you know? You look the safety off, you look away from him, stick it, nod it, go, and right up the seam. Safety's not even, well, you made a miss.
He left everybody in the dust. That's a tight end doing that.
You know that route is going to be there, but the worst thing you could do is rush into your break.
Mhm.
And your patience in route running, the detail of the route running is precise. And as a quarterback, I know what you're going to do. How are you and why are you so good at the detail of your route running?
I mean, a lot of that is, I don't think I was very good last year at all. I just think through OTAs and camp and just Coach Embry, I watch a lot of Tony Gonzalez film because he coached him with the Chiefs, and so he's very, very particular about routes, and he always says, like, if you just, if you do what you're supposed to do, it's going to be a good play.
Was that counter? Yeah. Okay.
And then during the week, if we have this play up, I'll run it at least 4 times, on air or 7-on-7, and then we'll have it again in team drills.
Hey, so if you're really feeling it, we have the Y Dragon. If you want to throw a gas at me, I'll run a slow go. I don't want to, but I will. Okay?
Just an idea.
Yeah, no. I don't want to put you in that situation, but if you feel the urge, I won't say no. You saw that though, Biz Markey's here at halftime. I think we should have our meeting out here. Bring the whiteboards out.
Pass caught middle by Kittle, driving it down, first down at the 30. So there was a throw that was a little bit behind Kittle, just on his back shoulder, but Kittle hauled it in and gets the first down.
Should be a Chevy route, just a little slant post.
Turn all the way around, and you keep
Body
your feet.
control. That's remarkable stuff.
I wish I had a little bit more space, could have ran a little bit.
Man coverage, Quandre Diggs in a trail position on Kittle, and Jimmy actually had to slide it in between the other linebackers.
That's what I love about Jimmy. Everything he throws is on time.
You got to feel, man.
It's a veteran quarterback.
He's got a whip, too. That thing comes out fast.
He throws it, it's like super fast. And
Yeah.
He gets there, but it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just really good.
But he is perfect for this offense when it's just all this like timing and play action and just getting the ball out and getting out in front of you.
2nd and 9 at the 30 of Los Angeles. Mullins makes a quick throw left, spins to his right. throws to the middle's got Kittle open 20, 15, 10. Kittle to the 5 and spins it down. Inside the 5 goes Kittle to the 4.
This is the old dead man tight end play. Watch this. I'm going to float out and play dead. Show me, George. Can you be patient? Can you be an actor? That's well orchestrated.
This is Hollywood.
How much did you practice this?
I got, one practice rep at it, and then did about like 5 or 6 on-air stuff. And so Embo, is his Coach Embry, he was like, hey, I want you to dive, because this is like, we've done this before, I want you to dive.
Okay.
I was like, I trust you. I did it one time, and it was fine, so I gave it a shot again. And I knew there's a timer going on in my head for Nick, and I'm just watching the Mike linebacker. The second he takes a step out, I know that I'm faster than laterally, and that's yards.
When you're the top gun and the leading wide receiver for your team at tight end, your play caller, Kyle Shanahan, has to get creative, and that was creative.
You see this on my arm? That's chicken skin, brother. I absolutely love that for George Kittle.
Have you ever laid down on the football field and then acted like this?
No,
Because it's got to feel odd.
Oh.
It's one thing in practice, George, right? But
No.
this is, you're at the LA Memorial Coliseum, and you're face down right here, and you're deciding like when you got to get up and go.
Oh yeah, I got 1,000, 2,000 go.
It's unbelievable.
That's like I said, the creativity is just, it's so much fun. I remember this was the first thing on the board, and it was like, don't mess this up. Come on, you can do this. It's like, all right.
Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
You're emotional a lot.
Oh, don't even get me started.
Huh? Well, that's one thing. How many
I'm
emotions
rigid.
do you have? I see you go back and forth sometimes.
75% of the time I'm in motion, probably.
Wow.
Unless it's, even on third down. We move a lot. All this motion stuff definitely takes some getting used to. I feel like I have to be in very good shape for our offense.
And there's a screen set up to Kittle on the right side. And Stone Cold Kittle once again delivers.
I remember we went through the walkthrough on Saturday, and I just remember the first 15 plays I motioned. And I was like, hey, coach, I'm not going to be able to. And they're all like the longer motions. Like, I don't know if I'm going to make it through the first quarter if we call all these.
Is it hard, though, if you got to be at the point of attack and you're in motion? You're just trying to get yourself set. You're just trying to get your markings and all that, and then you got to go.
It's fun. If they're man coverage, I got room to work a little bit. I got a clean release, and he's 5 yards off the ball, so I got to make a move before he gets hands on me. It's so fun.
George Kittle, so emerging as a receiving weapon. Kittle will go out in a 3-receiver bunch to the left.
That's what all the motions are for. Tell me and CJ what's going on.
It's just your basic Texas route.
It's a choice. That one is.
You can go out or in.
Yeah. I just love it because I know especially if it's a pass play, I know what's coming then.
He has time, throws a ball to the middle, and Kittle's open. And Kittle has a first down to the Arizona 40. They man one side, and it looked like zone to the other side. They just lost track of George Kittle, who ran an in-cut, perfect throw.
Most of the time, whether it's man or zone, the safeties might rotate, give away what they're hiding. I love it. Oh, here's one of my other motions. Fake through, plant, go in.
Fires to the out, far side, caught Kittle, 35. Bowls his way down inside the 25.
Motion is a great concept. You got juice underneath right here. You got your deep route. There it opens up. The window just opened.
No one's going to drop Marquise Goodwin.
No.
He's too fast.
No.
So if he drops me, they just tell Nick, throw it to Marquise. So if the quarter would have fallen off on me there, he's just throwing it as far as he can.
See number 11 on the outside taking 2 defenders. That allows Kittle to settle right in behind him.
You got the Rams.
Oh, play action. You kidding me?
You got a wide look over here. You get so open. These play actions are unbelievable, man.
I mean, if a backer takes one bad step, they're already beat.
Done. Yeah, you already got clearance. And then you're clearing up on this side here.
Yeah.
He's nice, man. You know, that's the way to drop that shoulder in there. Give him
Hello.
a little bit of blood right there. You get two of them. You get him and Peters, though. That's a good stiff arm right there.
Yeah. Bad ball security, but good stiff arm.
Garoppolo shotgun on first down. Going to be a play fake and a throw to Kittle on the right flat to the 30. That standard 49er run and play action. Kittle gets an 18-yard gain.
Little drag slide action.
Yeah, little sneak. That's what we call it.
Sneak.
If you read back to start, he changes the whole thing. But I'm pretty sure this was an outside zone to the left.
And I see Joe, everybody linking, they're all looking back.
I think it was run, can, pass is what it was. So, like, I'm running a stiff block regardless.
Okay.
And then he cans it to the pass so I can release.
You know you're getting it right here.
Oh, yeah. It's the play action, man. It's, like I said, it's so much fun to be a part of.
It's gold.
Hey, big, let's go. 60 minutes, tight ends. We've been balling all week. Let's go. Tight end, 3, 1, 2, 3.
George, were you even aware of tight end records? Like receptions, yards? I mean, I think you probably know a lot of the names that have played the position. But were you aware of any records?
No. I mean, I don't really set too many individual goals. Most of my stuff is team. But it really wasn't until about like week 12 or something that my tight ends coach said, hey, you have a shot at the record, so you better keep playing well. We're going to go for it. And I was like, all right, sounds good. Yeah, sure. How many yards do I need? I didn't think going into the year that my goal is to break Gronk's record.
I remember at the end of one game this year when you almost set a single game record for yards.
Mullins drops deep to throw. Far side caught Kittle, 35. Turns up 30. Stone cold Kittle. Mullins from the right hash mark pulls the ball down. Now fires to the middle. Caught Kittle running, 45. Near side 50. Kittle 40. Kittle running for tackles. Yeah! What a step. Oh! Kittle's dragged out from behind.
Here's what I love about that. Nick Mullins had to double hitch it. He did not get his first read. He clutched it, looked out to his right, finds Kittle, and then some real nifty moves by George Kittle. Stiff-arming people.
So this is stick China, and it's really good. But just to get him to go over, and the second I see him go over, I'm coming back in.
This is how you set records, though.
Yeah.
Like these kind of finishes.
We come back to that jerk?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. All right, we got it. All along. Kittle. Mullins pulls the ball back, throws the ball wide open. Kittle near side. He is gone. Stone cold Kittle. 85 yards. Oh, man. Welcome to the 1,000-yard club.
You know, it's funny. Everyone in the world runs this play. You know, it's amazing how it works and works and works. Defenses can't help themselves. They bite up there and give you that big old void.
Mm-hmm.
George, you know right now that there's nobody.
Yeah. Because as soon as I saw that safety go past me, I was like, oh, hello.
Woo! Look at the scoreboard.
There, no, I was looking left because I got caught on my left side against Oakland.
Okay.
That's how I was looking. I see him.
It opened up just perfect.
Oh. George Kittle has 179 yards of receiving in 20 minutes of football today.
51 is yelling, help me.
Yes, that was fun.
George Kittle is a perfect tight end. Longest catch of Kittle's career.
Kittle's so good, dude. Dude, so good. Call that play every time. Dude, that was crazy.
Kyle, your head coach, Kyle Shanahan, he knew that you were just like 5 yards short of the record.
Yeah.
And it bothered him that he didn't get it for you.
Good job, dude. I am so sick I didn't get you 5 more yards, man. You're the man, dude.
Well, George, I think we've covered some run blocking here, some play action, some route running.
Yeah.
I think we've been impressed by a lot of things that you did last year. How do you improve upon? Like, what do you do to take that next step? Like, is there another step here, George?
I mean, everyone can always get better, in my opinion. There's not really a peak. I mean, look at Tom Brady, what he's doing. He's always getting better. He's always winning. So, I mean, I'm going to do I was given, just things to work on by my position coach, Coach Shanahan, so I'm going to work on that stuff. Watch as much film as I can and the best in the game, whether it's Kelsey, Ertz, O.J. Howard, Gronk, watch as much as I possibly can and
Yeah.
learn from them, and just try to get better at about everything I do.
You know, a new NFL record for tight end receiving yards. Again,
Yeah.
1,377 yards. I don't think that record's safe.
Maybe George is going to.
I don't think it's safe. We got the guy here that could raise that number a little bit. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me on.
George, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
Thanks
It's
for
really
coming.
fun.
Yeah, appreciate it.